was hoping.
16 was
You
a
just-
homework.
I'm sorry. Page 14. Okay, so we are going to write equations given the graph. If we are going to write an equation of a line, we need to write y equals mx plus b. So from the graph, we need to identify the slope. We need to identify the y-intercept. And if we can identify those two things, then we can write the equation of the line. Okay? Brady, what is the y-intercept on number 1? Yes. The y-axis is intercepting the line at -2. Okay. The b is the -2. Yes. Okay. Now we need to count the slope. Okay. Our slope, it looks like we go up 1 and over 3. Now, is our line rising or falling? It is rising, so this should be a positive 1/3. Now, we don't actually need to write that, okay? But I'm just putting it there for dramatic effect. So if we have m and b, then we have y equals mx plus b. What are you solving for?
Well, that's like super long. Just for like.
Would you rather mark it more down?
Okay, so Brady, yesterday, I gave you this equation and you were supposed to graph it. Now I am giving you the graph and we're writing the equation. So we're just going backwards from what we did yesterday. Okay. Okay, let's look at number 2. In number 2, if we look at the y-axis, where is that line getting caught at the y-axis? 7. That was a very tentative 7 by several of you, but we agree that it's 7. Let's not be lazy. But thank you for your honesty. Okay, now we need the slope. All right, so it looks like I would need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down and over 2. Rise over run is 5 over 2. However, it is a negative slope because the line is falling. Ooh, so y equals mx plus b. Since our b is positive, yes, we will write plus 7.
If it was a -7, we put
Correct. Kind of like we did in our first one. Since it was a -2 for our y-intercept, we wrote -2. Okay, I want you and your elbow partner to work on number 3 and number 4, please. 3 and 4.
Oh.
Did they just give you that shirt? And you just had it?
I just ripped it off. What'd you get?
Oh, which ones were we supposed to do?
3 and 4.
All right, Cordell. What is the y-intercept for number 3? Let's figure it out. Where does that line hit the y-axis? Look at it. Okay, where's the y-axis? Up and down. So here's the y-axis. Which point?
4.
4?
Yeah.
So let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're below by 5. So what point is that?
5.
But we're below.
-5.
Okay. So our y-intercept is -5. Tyler, what is our slope? Okay, so you say we go up 4 over 1. So do you agree that our slope is 4? A positive 4? Okay, so Tyler, what's our line? Excellent. Okay. All right, Braylea, what is our y-intercept in number 4? 7. Cool. And Harper, what is our slope? -2. How'd you get -2? Okay, so our rise is 2 and our run is 2. So Harper, what happens when we have 2 over 2? Yeah, I want you to write this as -1. Okay, so I appreciate Harper, you being willing to share that with us. I don't think you were the only one who identified that as -2 for the slope. Okay, -2 over 2, we need to write as -1. So you can either write y equals -1x plus 7, or if you wrote -x plus 7, remember that 1 is just implied. Okay, either way is fine with me.
So it's the same number as the negative.
Well, just like we did on your graded assignment that I'm going to hand back here shortly. If you have a slope that's a fraction that can be reduced, you need to do that. So here we had 2 over 2. One time we had 6 over 3. One time we had 5 over 10. Anytime you have slope that's a fraction, it needs to be reduced. Okay.
Oh, Miss Holman, I found your ball.
Yes.
It's in there.
Thank you. Yes, you will get points taken off if you don't reduce. Okay. Okay, now number 5 is interesting. Number 5 is interesting. What is our y-intercept?
0.
Oh, it's 0. Interesting. Good gravy, people. Okay, so then what is our slope? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, up 4 and over 3. Okay. Okay. So we have a positive 4/3 for our slope. So y equals mx plus b. Do we need to write plus 0? If you do, I will not be upset, but technically we do not need to write it. Okay, so since we had that conversation, let's go ahead and go to number
85.
what? Let's go to number 7. Crazy cat. All right. What is our B value? Our B value is 4. Okay. Right? We intercept the y-axis at 4.
Is this how it's gonna be set up for the test?
This will be part of it. I mean, we're gonna have to go both ways. Here's the line, graph it. Here's the graph, write it. Okay? Thanks, Arislan. You do a very nice Mrs. Homan impression. Mhm. Okay, now what's our slope? We go down 4 over 2. But negatively, so -4 over 2. Can I keep it like that? No, we just talked about, no, we can't. That's -2. So y equals -2x plus 4.
That's a dog. Oh, dog. I wanna see it.
Just everybody cool it. Cool it.
We will be able to sneak in here in a minute.
Would you like to?
We'd love to, if you would like us to. Checking over here, so.
Okay, you can come here next.
Awesome.
Okay,
Perfect, thank you.
yeah, okay, he's gonna come. So let's go ahead and finish. Okay, if you want to earn doggy time, take the next 30 seconds and answer 12 and 11 for me.
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess we get to do it now. You answer number 11 and 12 though, before you can see the dog.
Come here, buddy. Oh, that's a good boy.
That's a good boy.
Yep, down,
Okay, come here.
down. There you go. Oh, I know, you gotta get your circle down. You are, he's pushing boundaries today.
Is he a good boy?
He's 100% good boy. Today he's about 99% good boy.
Oh, you are a good, beautiful boy.
Oh.
I think it's.
Wait, what?
This is a golden retriever.
You made me go first.
I got it.
Yeah. What kind of lab you're looking at? There's the
Sorry.
American lab.
Yeah,
but
I'm
these
sorry.
would be like the coloring is
Hey,
like, you got American lab
It's home
and
at D&D.
D&D,
Let's
you're
go.
right.
British lab are very laid back. Regular labs are usually-
So many.